Hey guys, what's going on? It's BradPhusion here, and today I am playing some more Space Engineers, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys something new that I've been working on, and also explain why there has been a lack of Space Engineers videos lately. So as you guys probably have noticed, that Space Engineers has kind of died down on my channel the past few days, and by that I mean I haven't been doing one video a day like I normally do, and there has been a reason because of that, and it's not because I don't like Space Engineers, or whoever would give you that idea. As you guys have heard, at least some of you guys probably have heard in the news, that a plane went missing, a Malaysian plane went missing a few days ago, and so far there hasn't been any trace of it found at all. Now, it only came to my attention just yesterday that someone I knew was actually on board that plane. Now, that was someone that I used to work with quite a lot in my last job last year, and he was one of the mentors or teachers that I had when I first started working there. He showed me the ropes and everything like that, and he was like he was a really awesome guy. He worked there for about 30 years and never took a day off, and he decided to take 7 weeks off this year to go away with his wife for a holiday. And as I found out yesterday, he was on the plane amongst quite a few other people, and they're all missing now. So that's kind of why there's been a lack of videos lately. I've been kind of just thinking about that quite a bit. So yeah, I apologize for that. So I don't mean I found out yesterday. I mean, I kind of knew, but it was just confirmed yesterday. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that stuff, and I'm gonna move on to my Space Engineers thing right now, which is a sort of Battlefront-esque level that I've been working on, which is a ship, or at least a ship, two large ships side by side, whereas the people pilot the smaller ships fighting over at base. So the basic, sorry, my mind's still all over the place. Basically the way it works is that there's going to be space combat using smaller ships, and the objective is to infiltrate the enemy's ship and blow up their core, or the power core, or whatever you really want to call it. That's probably going to be in the back part of the ship over here. So that ship over there isn't actually finished, because I was going to end up just copying and pasting this one and putting it over there as well, but editing it a little bit so it looks a little bit different. So this ship here is about 80% done. Like I said, I've got the backs to do, and that's about it. And the back's going to have the core, and it's going to have more of a on-ground fighting sort of level to it. And so if I look at the front here, like it's an alright looking ship actually. Too bad it's the station, it won't actually fly. Which sucks. I mean, it would be nice to have these large ships flying around whilst your friends pilot it, but I figured that would be a bit too laggy for some people, so I kind of just left it how it is as the station. So the enemies will have, so each team will have a series of ships that will basically be their tickets. Once all the ships have gone, that's it. You kind of lose, or if your core is destroyed, then you also lose. You win if you destroy the enemy's core, or if you destroy all their ships. So right now, this floor here is pretty empty. You've got the front door over there, and you've got this large hangar door here. Now the ships can leave and enter through both these doors. I added the front door there just so it wasn't bottlenecked at these large hangar doors, so that an enemy can't just sit outside and constantly bomb people who come out through the one and only door. So I've added a second door to kind of filter that a little bit. I might add another door as well to the other side, just to make it a little bit easier. But we've got that, and then we will have a back level here with like the core. I will make it so that the ships can't get to the cores. It has to be done on foot, so if you fly your ship in here, you'll have to jump out and then go over to try and get it. We do have an upstairs as well, using this gravity lift here. Now gravity works a little bit differently now, in the fact that it turns you around before it pulls you up, which is something that I thought was really weird that they've added. Hopefully that gets fixed later on. But up here is basically the top of the ship, and up here will be turrets, or smaller turrets like you saw in my previous video. I think I might have 2 or 3 per ship. I think 2 would be an alright number. This is to just, if anyone wants to stay back and hold off the enemies as best they can do that up here using the turrets. I've also got it so that you can go down using these two holes here. As you guys can probably imagine, falling down here is impossible because of the gravity, so you just come over here and you can fall down. But that's basically it for the ship thus far. I don't think I'll do another video of me updating it. I think I'll just finish it and then release it, and that'll be it. I will be using these ships for the most part, just because I like them. You guys can obviously use whatever ships you want, though I wanted to use these just so I could keep it balanced for both teams. I mean, these ships are good. These ships handle really well, and I like how they perform. They're actually really small as well. If I can find a small gap, I'll actually show you how small of a gap these things can actually fit in. So that oh no, that's not good enough. That isn't actually, will that work? I don't think so. Basically, the ship can fit in a 2x1 gap, so 2 horizontal and 1 block vertical. If I don't have any more gaps to go through, I guess I can just make one. But actually, I know where I can make one. So the ship is pretty tough structurally. I'm talking about the large ship here. I'm going to try and make it so that you can't just sit outside and rain rockets down to try and get to the core. Obviously the front part isn't as protected as it's only got one layer, but I imagine the back would have quite a few layers protecting it. The weakest spot of the ship, I feel, would be these stairs here, as they can be destroyed with 1 or 2 rockets. And that's actually where I was going to get the hole. If I look, yeah, here we go. So this is a 2x1 hole. And I didn't actually think this was actually a thing at first, but apparently this thing can fit quite well, as you guys can see here. This thing is actually fitting quite easily through this hole. I was doing it the other day where I just built like myself a little teeny hoop and I was flying back and forth between it, and that was my source of entertainment for about 5 minutes. So anyways, what do you guys think about this sort of Battlefront-esque? I didn't slow down time. Oh my god, how close was that? Holy crap, okay, I think I did bump it though. So yeah, what do you guys think about this sort of Battlefront-esque type of map? And what would you name these ships as well? I mean, I think they look kind of cool. Like I said, I'll probably copy and paste this one over once it's done, and then just remodel it a bit on the outside so it looks a little bit different. I do want to keep these as fair as possible by keeping them almost identical, at least on the inside. But like I said, that'll be up to you guys to modify anyways once I put this up on the workshop. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.